Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, great to hear from you. And Anthony Davis often is in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year and even MVP, but don't expect him to indulge in that talk. He said, if I play to my potential, then those just happen. But winning another title, anchoring our defense, staying healthy, those are the types of goals I set for myself. Kevin?
You always have priorities very straight with you, David. Thank you. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Russell Westbrook.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Hay and Grant are the forwards. Jackson is out there with Cunningham, and it's Stewart in at the 5. And for the Lakers, and they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Howard is out there with Avery Bradley. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system, and sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that. Roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
Now here's Jackson. Grant the pass to Cunningham. Jackson has the open look. Buries it from three-point range.
Impressive range on display there. Jackson knocking down the triple.
Westbrook with it. Cunningham's there. It's tipped away. Jackson in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's the Lakers' ball. It's a three-point game. Stewart with the steal. Left side Jackson. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Davis. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Davis dishes to Westbrook. Now James. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered it.
Now, here's Cunningham. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
Good from Cunningham. And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry it.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run two at him, he will immediately find the open man.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
James kicks to Bradley. And the 3 off target. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Kings.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Pistons leading by 3. Outside Jackson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Now here's Cunningham. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Now here's Bradley. And Josh Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
That one drops for him.
Yeah, you know, Westbrook is dangerous from everywhere, and he seems to be quite comfortable operating in the mid-range, too.
Cunningham passes to Bay. Now Stewart. Pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Bradley. Here's Davis. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Bradley. And the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his first foul. Here's Bay. He's still scoreless so far in this one. LeBron with the block.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that block.
He dishes it to Davis. Back to James. double up James. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Cunningham. Stewart trying to get open. Cunningham's shot is off. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Davis. There's the dish to James. Yep, it counts. James has got his second bucket of the game to go.
I love the way James maintains his concentration, even against tight defense there. I mean, looks like the defense had no chance.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
And the Pistons with possession here. They trail by 3. Here's Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Bounce pass from Westbrook. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Davis. And that's now 6 points for LeBron. Pistons trailed by 5. Jackson with it. He had 13 points in the win against the Clippers. Now, here's Cunningham. Defense right on him. Over Westbrook. Cunningham's shot is off.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
A step-back shot here. Howard. And Howard with the second chance points.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Jackson passes to Cunningham. Trying to get something going. And the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got 5.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Here's James. No good that time. Now the Pistons take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Anthony's checked in for Dwight Howard. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Corey Joseph's checked in for Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Lakers leading by 5 outside Westbrook. And here's Bradley. He's coming off a 16-point game against Sacramento. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And some changes here for the Lakers. Horton Tucker's checked in for Bradley. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Olenek, he's checked in for Stewart. Trey Lyles comes in for Grant. Diallo's checked in for Sadiq Bey. And Hayes subbed in for Josh Jackson. Now here's Hayes. Diallo with it. Picked up by Davis. With the drive. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Outside, Joseph. Over LeBron. And stolen by James. Anthony right side. And the Lakers with another miss.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Back to Hayes. No good on the three. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's James. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Hey, there are guys who have played as long as LeBron, okay? But how many have maintained their physical abilities the way he has so late in his career? I think that's a short list.
A slam dunk by Diallo.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
The pass to Joseph. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And Olynyk kicks to Hayes. No good from outside. And so it's none with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. 6-point lead. And a miss there on the triple. Detroit's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Olynyk the pass to Joseph. Back to Olynyk. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Olynyk up and down at the free throw line early in his career, but with his touch, he's bound to become more consistent.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. Wayne Ellington's checked in for LeBron. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Nunn. To the paint. Horton Tucker, that's good. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Beautiful pick by Anthony.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Here's Joseph. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Capable of scoring under duress. Pressure doesn't seem to bother Joseph. In fact, I think it sometimes makes him better.
Banked in off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
None against Joseph. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Lakers leading by 6. And it's Davis at the elbow. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Davis has got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now here's Hayes. Ellington defending. That's tipped. Feeds it to Anthony. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pistons trailed by 8. Olynyk dishes to Joseph. Back to Olynyk. Joseph looking over the floor. And Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
Here's Ellington. Good. Nice job down low.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now here's Joseph. He had 10 points in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Quite smooth with the ball in his hands. Corey Joseph loves, on occasion, to get tricky with it.
Davis against Olynyk. And it's Davis missing. Pistons trailed by 8 to the inside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Remember, he played the point guard position for most of high school, so Olynyk has retained that vision.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
Free throws good, Lyles. There's a minute left to play here in the first. Nunn looking around. Softly drops in the floater. And the Lakers lead by 7.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Lyles kicks to Jackson. Passes it to Hayes. Three-pointer on the way. Ellington grabs the miss.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Jackson. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Jackson passes to Diallo. Here's Hayes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
That free throw good from Hayes. That one is no good. Olynyk. Excellent D there from Anthony. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Lakers on top, leading by 4. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And he stands 6'9", but without question, LeBron James is the floor general for his team.
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever I feel best suit our team. I'm a smart, cerebral basketball player. My basketball IQ is very high, and I take that very seriously. So I know what best suits our team, and our coaching staff does as well.
And Greg, for all of his athletic gifts, very few players have thought the game as well as LeBron has.
And they listed him at point guard in his 17th season. But it's all semantics at this point. He's always been the best decision maker on any team he's played on.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So with James on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. We've got Kendrick Nunn, Anthony out there with Trevor Ariza, and there's Monk, and it's Horton Tucker in at the threesome. For the Pistons, Grant comes in for Lyles, and it's Cunningham in for Hayes. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
PA is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Here's Cunningham after the basket by the Lakers. Good on the shot. And the NBA shifting the rules. We're seeing record-setting scoring, but Clark, some think the officiating has shifted too far in the offense's favor. What do you think?
Well, I can certainly understand that sentiment, Kevin. It has created a circumstance where the offense does have the upper hand. That's always been the case, but it's tilted more so that way. But I think it's good for the game. Basketball is a contact game, but it's not a wrestling match. So I don't have a problem with the way the game is officiated as it is right now.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Howard's checked in for Anthony. Ken Bazemore comes in for Horton Tucker. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. Then for the Pistons, Bay comes in for Diallo. And Josh Jackson subbed in for Frank Jackson. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Howard. Six to shoot.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Now, here's Cunningham. T right on him. Good. Cunningham's got the lead up to 3 now for Detroit.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And they've also got a big boost in the early going tonight with their productivity at the free throw line. Really a sign of aggression.
Detroit making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. Free throw no good for Howard.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
So it's the Lakers now, following the bucket by the Pistons. Bump the ball. Jackson on him. Here's Westbrook. It's deflected. Jackson misses.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Now here's Bazemore. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Howard kicks to Monk. And here's Westbrook from the arc, rebounded by Jackson.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent three ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
And the first one drops.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy's a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk it.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. And Grant drops them both. Lakers trailed by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Westbrook, no good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this court. Man.
Pistons passing it around. Here's Stewart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Stewart's got his second basket of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Westbrook's got his second bucket.
You know, one of the things you have to do to try to stop Westbrook is get physical with him. Bump him, slow him down some, especially on drives where he's looking to go right downhill, down your throat.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
LeBron outside. Kicks it out to Ariza. And it's off from three-point range. Pistons leading by 5. Grant the pass to Bay. Back to Grant. Jackson in the corner. Here's Bay. Rebounded by the Lakers.
What appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Pass to James. Back to Howard. Over Cunningham. Howard misses. For Detroit, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. And Stewart gets it to go. Here's Westbrook. Last game he had 13. James outside. Back to Westbrook. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Some changes for the Lakers. Anthony Davis comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Avery Bradley in for Kent Bazemore. Corey Joseph's checked in for Detroit. Davis kicks to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly. Another miss by Westbrook.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Bay, no good. Lakers trailed by 7. Out to the right wing. Outside Bradley. And there's the pass to Davis. James finds Ariza. From deep three-point range, rebounded by Jackson.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
The putback, great positioning on the putback. Grant's got the lead up to 9 now for Detroit.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now. But I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Lakers making a switch here. Ellington's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Davis.
You know, with that combination of strength and length, Davis can easily overwhelm defenders and get himself to the foul line.
Joseph against Westbrook. Joseph, that's good. Joseph's got 6.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Pistons. Now here's LeBron. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
The Lakers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, James. Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. And a switcher also for Detroit. Trey Lyles checked in for Bay. And both free throws good for LeBron.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
It has got to be terribly frustrating to deal with Anthony Davis when you guard him. I mean, you try to get physical with him, you don't give him a clean look, and he still winds up with the bucket and the foul.
The Lakers have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass. can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Ellington. Driving to the basket. Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Davis using that athleticism to battle it out on the glass. From in that tight, hard to stop AD.
Hayes with it. Ellington defending. Hayes, no good. James outside. Floats it up for Davis. Deft touch on the alley-oop. Now just a one-point Piston lead.
Well, I tell you what, it's rare that you see a big man with offensive skills like Davis has. He is a talented, rare player.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Horton Tucker's checked in for the Lakers. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Wayne Ellington. Then for the Pistons, Olynyk is checked in for Trey Lyles. Diallo comes in for Grant, and it's Jackson in for Corey Joseph. Olynyk can't hit.
That's one he knows he should have drank.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Bradley with the ball. Pass to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Boy, you describe AD's games and you start running out of superlatives. I mean, when this guy is healthy, he dominates in a different fashion, but in similar ways to Tim Duncan.
Now, here's Olynyk. 9 points last game out. Hayes, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Now, Nunn. Dishes to Davis. And stolen by Diallo. Here's Olynyk. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Horton Tucker. He's got 6. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. 1:33 left in the first half. Now here's Diallo. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. Here's Horton Tucker. He's guarded by Diallo.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Takes it inside. None, that's good.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
40 seconds left to play here in the half. Jackson drives in. Bucket is good. 34 seconds left in the first half. Anthony, the pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Davis. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
From 13, Horton Tucker with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Monk. Some solid defense there from Jackson. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Los Angeles on top as they wrap up the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much with the Lakers' Frank Vogel. Coach, with your size advantage, were you trying to get the ball to Anthony Davis inside?
Not any more than usual. We just give him the basketball down low and ask him to read. There's been a couple opportunities where they came in double and he found open guy. If he gets single coverage, he goes for the ball.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 19 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy. Kind of like Shaq's suit.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
Well, I love that they were forceful at their offensive end. They got the shots they wanted. They played aggressively and got to the line. A strong attacking mindset. I like it. We'll see if they bring the same attitude in the second half, though.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. On the floor for Detroit, Bay and Grant are the forwards. Cunningham is out there with Jackson, and it's Stewart in at the 5 spot. Now here's Jackson. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Davis with the jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Here's Jackson after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Cunningham. Stewart trying to get open. Great D that time from Davis. LeBron outside. Power dishes to LeBron. The shot, no good. And Detroit the other way now. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road.
And the commitment from Grant on the drive to the rim, I mean, he's absolutely ferocious, relentless in how he attacks the rim.
Westbrook lays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got 6. Pistons trailed by 5.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Cunningham's shot is off.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And they double up Davis. Bradley finds Westbrook. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. LeBron outside. 5 to shoot. Back to Davis. Lets it go with a 3. The second effort. And Westbrook with the layup. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
And Saddiq Bey picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Left side, Westbrook. And it's slammed in by Davis.
There's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Jackson with it. He's got 7. Here's Cunningham. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Cunningham's got 10 points.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
James looking around. And finished off by LeBron.
You know, once LeBron's at the rim, you might as well turn your head if you don't want to appear on a poster somewhere, because he's throwing it down with force when he gets to the rack.
Now, here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. Stewart against Howard. Out to the wing. Here's Westbrook. It's deflected. Pass to Cunningham. And it's sent back by Howard.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Westbrook with it. Cunningham's there. Westbrook finds Davis. It's not going to go for him. And it's Detroit the other way. Now, here's Cunningham. He's covered by Westbrook. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Bradley. And Detroit with a change here, too. Joseph's checked in. Now a timeout called by Detroit. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
The three from Joseph connects from three-point range. Joseph's got 9.
Confidence right there. Joseph comfortable stroking the ball as soon as it hits his hands.
Westbrook with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And it looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And Westbrook, here we go. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 5 assists in the game. Now, here's Cunningham. He's guarded closely. Clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup. 14 points for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The Lakers making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Detroit. On defense, Detroit. Davis, the pass to LeBron. It's up a three. And the Lakers with another miss.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Joseph dishes to Olynyk for the lead. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Westbrook kicks to Ellington. Anthony left side. Second chance shot. Got a piece of it. Over to the left wing. Here's Joseph. And the rejection by LeBron. Down low. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by LeBron. Westbrook's got 12 points in the game.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Bay against Anthony. Bay, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pistons trailed by 4. To the middle, and stolen by Ellington. Inside, and that one's good, Anthony. Anthony's got his first basket. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Lakers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Ellington. To the inside, Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Cunningham.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Anthony with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Joseph. Floats one. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Anthony.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Detroit with the ball. After the basket by Los Angeles. Shot by Joseph, no good.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Back to Anthony. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Horton Tucker's checked in for LeBron. Ken Bazemore comes in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, you can just see it in Corey Joseph. He loves to hoop. I mean, he's a talented offensive player who also gets after it on defense.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Joseph. Bazemore grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 14. Here's Nunn. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Bazemore against Jackson. In the corner, it's Diallo. Back to Jackson. The pass to Diallo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's short off the rim.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Hayes, he's checked in for Joseph. That's good from Anthony. And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer, and he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
Hayes, no good. Lakers leading by 17. Nunn passes to Anthony. Over Diallo. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Anthony's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
Now, here's Grant. He has 6. Detroit, no good that time either.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Davis takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Davis has got 31 points. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Count that one.
And Grant really embraces contact, relishes it, as a matter of fact. He has no fear going to the rim or going into a shot.
The 3 from Anthony. Offensive rebound. And Davis gets it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Hayes. Passes it to Diallo. And Davis sends it back. Pass to Horton Tucker. Can't hit from 12. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers ahead, running away with it. And we'll be back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. A moment now to reset the lights. Back to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Howard and AD play together down on the block. Avery Bradley is out there with Kendrick Nunn. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward position. Now here's Jackson. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Pass to Nunn. Here's Horton Tucker. He's covered by Grant. Horton Tucker, the pass to Howard. they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
It is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
Imposing his will down there. Howard feels like he can score anytime he wants from this area.
There's the pass to Diallo. Back to Hayes. It's stolen by Bradley. To the paint. Here's Nunn. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Anthony Davis, and it's Malik Monk in for Talen Horton-Tucker. And that free throw good from Nunn. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Lee outside. Shot to stop the run, and again it's the Pistons missing. For Los Angeles, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Nunn. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now Lee, after the missed 3 from Malik Monk. And he makes good on the layup.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Lakers.
Bradley passes to Ariza. Here's Nunn. From outside, off the mark. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Avery Bradley pulls it in. And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Rebounded by the Pistons. Miles got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Diallo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The D was all over him, but they just couldn't react in time to stop that quick reverse.
Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
Now here's Ellington. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Passes it to Diallo. Shoots over Ellington. Misses off the right eye. L.A. has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And here's Hayes. Pass to Lee. Here's Lyles. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ellington's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now, here's Monk. He's guarded by Diallo. The shot by Monk is no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Ellington. The shot comes out. The Pistons go the other way with it. Pass to Lee. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago, the Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Now, here's Diallo. 6 on the shot clock. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. High arcing shot. Rebounded by the Pistons. Down low. Here's Wiles. And no good. Good D by Jordan. And Los Angeles guys shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. Into the lane. The shot by Ellington, no good. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Lyles.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And the pass to Jordan. Kicks to Monk. Kept alive. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
The shot's good from Hayes. Here's Bradley. To the middle. The shot by Monk is no good.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Good work there as it goes.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Clearly going to take a lot of work, no doubt about that, but it's not impossible. You need plays at both ends of the floor, and you got to have a bunch of them.
Here's Monk, following the bucket by the Pistons. Shot clock at 6. Nice shot from the wing.
Now, Malik Monk, a fantastic shooter. Great stroke. Doesn't get distracted by any defense. Keeps his eyes locked into the target.
Now here's Lee. Passes it to Hayes. Garza. Tries yet again. Ariza with the rebound. And it's Ariza with the ball for Los Angeles. Now Bradley. And the foul called on Killian Hayes. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Jordan. Anthony comes in for Trevor Ariza. James checked in for Wayne Ellington. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Malik Monk. Anthony, count it from 12.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Now, here's Stewart. He kicks to Cunningham. And Anthony sends it back. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Here's Cunningham. And it's sent back by Howard. Outside Bradley. outside Westbrook. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Here's Joseph following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Nunn with it. Picked up by Joseph. In the corner, Bradley with it. Pass to Anthony. Jordan trying to free himself up. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Bradley. Bradley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Detroit's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. There's the drive. Joseph, that's good.
Corey Joseph does a nice job with his speed and change of pace to get by the defense.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Nunn finds Bradley. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Lets it go from 11. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth.
And yes, it's good.
Yeah, capable from the interior. When Joseph has the space needed to get a shot off, he uses it.
The Lakers on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Bazemore. Left side, Jordan. The 11-footer. The shot misses. And the Pistons now going the other way to the inside. The feed to Joseph. Nunn grabs the board. Nunn's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And boy, they have gotten their revenge here tonight. They dropped that first matchup earlier this year, but tonight they even things up at 1 apiece on the season against the Pistons.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was
for Davis.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for Bradley. Detroit also making some changes. Diallo's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Saban Lee subbed in for Corey Joseph. And Anthony drops them both. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Anthony down low. That's tipped, and he gets it back. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Diallo, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
Second shot opportunity, rebounded by the Lakers. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Nunn kicks to Ellington. Now the pass to Jordan. Yep, that one goes.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.